Best in class performance plus உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்ச smart features. TVS Star City Plus.
Hi, this is me, Lavanya. இது TVS presents Moviebuff Inside Out. இன்னைக்கு நம்ம கூட gorgeous, beautiful, from heart and outside to Sunny Leone இருக்காங்க.
Thank you. Hi.
Welcome to Tamil cinema, Sunny Leone.
Thank you.
What made you to accept this Tamil movie?
Well, I signed this film before COVID happened, and because of COVID, obviously everything was shut down. I like the story. I like the idea of being offered a role in the South industry that was something that was interesting, and it was a lead position. It wasn't just a song. So that for me was very intriguing, and then the story, of course.
Okay, cool. What do you think about the space for women characters in regional cinema?
I'm not always paired with like some of these. I can only speak for myself when I say this. So I'm not always paired with these big A-list stars. So I've always had to just be on my own anyways. And luckily in this film, I have a cast that is absolutely amazing and so funny and very, very talented. And I think that's what matters. So whether you're male or female, I think if we're just working and we're able to continue to go on the path that is for us or for me, then that's what matters. So this male, female, like gender equality and all these different things, it doesn't affect me the same way that it might emotionally somebody else. For me, I look at, am I working every day? Am I happy with my job? Am I doing what I love? Then that's all that matters.
Cool, actually. And okay, what is the important skill that wonderful actor should have?
I think that you have to be skilled in many different things.
Okay.
Or, I mean, it's everything. It's everything from the business side to the creative side to knowing yourself, knowing your body, your limitations, what you can do, what you can't do. And for me, I try and eliminate the word no, I cannot. At least just try my best. If I'm not able to do something, then learn how to do it. And I think that is a skill that we all should have maybe through everything that we do in life and not just acting.
And do you believe in ghosts as existing or?
I believe that the ghosts do exist, but I don't see ghosts in a negative way. Like sometimes when we see like the ghost that's in this film.
Do you have any experience?
No, not like so much of an experience. I think like sometimes like I've lost both my parents and we're always looking for a sign that they're around us, or
what
that
sign?
like I mean something small, like a song that plays when you're having a really hard day.
Okay.
One of the songs that my dad used to sing all the time.
Okay.
So when I hear that song, I feel like, okay, maybe his presence is around me. That's his way of saying, I'm here with you. I know you're having a bad day. Like that type of ghostly presence.
Ghost in a positive way.
Yeah, in a positive way, not a negative, like I'm scared. I still do get scared of the dark in certain places that are scary, but I'm not thinking in my head that there's a ghost and they're going to eat me or they're going to attack me. No, I don't believe that.
We all know that Sunny will answer for all questions, but still that one question that has tested your guts means, what's that question?
I don't think that it's a one question. I think it's a type of attitude that comes across from a journalist. So it might be the same question that you get asked multiple times through many interviews, but it is in the tone in which a question is asked, followed up with another question in that similar tone. I think with actors, we sometimes understand different people and we meet different people. We do so many different interviews, and every so often we come across someone who just gives you a bad vibe, and that vibe is correct. It is a bad vibe. And in that bad vibe, they start asking you questions that are the same questions you get asked all the time, but it is in the context and the tone that they say it that makes you feel bad, or it's demeaning, or it makes you feel like you're doing something wrong. So it's not necessarily a question.
And what is the same question? Please, if you tell now, then I'll avoid that question. That's why.
Who's your favorite actor? Are you watching film? Erase that.
Seriously, I'll erase it.
Question.
Okay.
I'm bad. I live under a rock.
Okay.
And I live in my own little world where
Okay.
I work and I take care of my family, and I take care of my family and I work. And unfortunately, lots of different things I don't get to do because by the end of my day, I want to relax and not think about what needs to be done anymore, and I do other things.
Yeah, that's so simple and cute. And just rate yourself that you are spending effort, the time for these roles, okay? Actor Sunny Leone and wife Sunny and mom Sunny.
Out of 10,
Yeah, after 10.
a mom, I want to give myself maybe a 7 or an 8
Okay,
because you can always be more patient.
okay.
So maybe somebody else might rate me a 10. Maybe like these
See,
people I know.
I'll rate you 10. 100 I'll rate you
Yeah.
for that. Okay, seriously.
So, and then as a wife, I probably would say the same because I probably could pay a little bit more attention to my husband.
Okay.
But we're both workaholics, and work is like a religion almost in our house, anyways. And we love our jobs.
So for actress Sunny, you'll give 10 out of 10.
You know what? I don't think that anybody would be a 10 on 10 because
Okay.
that would mean that you've learned everything that you can in your life. So I'll rate myself somewhere around 7, 8 again.
Okay.
And give myself a lower one, so maybe someone out there will say, "No, Sunny, you're wrong. I'll rate you higher." So I'll set my expectations here and hope for here.
Okay. And as I said before, I'll give 100 for Mother Sunny.
Thank you.
I personally like the way you parenting your kids.
Thanks.
The trueness, that seriously, I love
Yeah.
that parent.
Thank you.
Just adapt me.
I'm gonna adopt you.
Oh.
Person paid for let me sign.
Seriously, I'm with you now. So that's
But I'm a strict mommy.
Oh,
we
okay.
do a lot. We do a lot of fun things. I have lots and lots of love for my kids, but I'm pretty strict.
okay, mommy.
You
I'll
have
listen
to
on
clean
your
your
words.
room. You have to take care of your toys. You have to put them away. You have to put your dishes in the sink. You cannot let a maid or a nanny pick up your dishes from the table. You have to put it in the sink yourself.
I'll do all this stuff, mommy, because you're my mommy, no?
All right.
I'll do. Then
Yay, my 4th child.
yes.
I was hoping for a small one, but an adult one is just fine too.
Okay, that's so pretty. And just give some tips or few words to Indian parents, to get close with their kids.
I think that every family has their own way of dealing with things. That's like one thing that I've learned, especially during COVID, is that we all have our own way of parenting and our own way of coping with what's happening in your house and your feelings and all of those, so many different things. That there's no wrong way. You have to do what's best for you. For me, one of the things that I refuse to let happen is a TV at my dinner table or iPads or a phone. So there's no TV watching while eating. While another parent might say, this is what I need to do to get those 15 minutes where I know that my child is safe, he's eating, she's eating, and I just need a minute to go make a phone call or go to the bathroom or whatever it is and just have some peace at the dinner table. But my dinner table is loud. There's lots of talking happening. And it's one thing that my husband and I will never want for our kids is a iPad or phone or a TV at the table. While somebody else might think it's completely fine. And that's okay.
That's a good word for parents. And fine, the thing, do you believe in lucky factor that, or I used to wear the same color dress for some things, I knew movies and all. Do you believe all those sentiment stuffs or lucky thing, If you
Not
follow?
really. I think that you create your own destiny.
Don't you
And,
follow all that lucky things, no?
If I step on somebody's foot from behind, I shake their hand, but I don't even know why I do that because my mother taught me this weird thing. And she said, you have to shake my hand now so that we don't fight later. I
Okay.
was like, okay. So then it just stuck. But as far as a lucky shirt, no, I think that you create your own luck and your own destiny and you have your own karma energy around you. And I think that if you're a good person and you work hard, then good things will come back to you.
Okay.
I don't keep things because it's not complicated around me. Everything's very simple.
Okay, and come back to the movie. So, in shooting spot, did you learn any Tamil words? Because you don't get prompt and all, right? You is
Arpidam.
oh you do, but you get sorry you get
That was
direct
my
contact with the
favorite.
director. Then
So,
no
what
any
happened-
translation for that.
Sure. What
Yeah.
happened with this film? What I noticed is that with every South film, every director has their own way that they want you to learn the language or learn the line or don't learn the line or learn something different or change things on the spot. So with this, we had Yvonne, sir, and I worked for about, I think it was like 4 days, 5 days together, just going through all the dialogue. And
Did
he
you
said,
learn any Tamil words in that? Do you have any?
Arpudam.
Arpudam. Do you know what that means?
Wonderful.
Nice.
Yeah. So he did give me I did have the translations of all the dialogues. And then also he helped me through everything. I have a deal with most of the South films that I sign where I don't know the language. That I don't want the assistant, I don't want the translator, I don't want the message from director to an assistant to translator to AD then comes to me. So
No, these filters are not direct to director.
yeah, so I just tell them from the very beginning, I don't want to talk to anybody else. I only want to talk to you. Wherever you are, I will come to you. You come to me. We'll work together and we'll work through this process. And we have to have that communication between us because once it goes through X, Y, and Z, the communication gets lost and the translation gets lost. The meanings and the feelings of what he wants or she wants is gone. So I made it so that I will come to you and we work together really well. With his Tamil and my English, we figured it out.
Tanglish
We worked on human language of understanding each other.
Yogi Babu,
Yeah.
our favorite comedian,
Yeah.
and he have. Did he tell any jokes to you on the set? And
We knew less English, I think, than we didn't really get to talk. We tried,
Okay.
and then we talk a little bit, and all this like broken English versus broken Tamil, and then he didn't
Rock
really
and
tell
laugh
me.
like
He
it.
didn't really tell me joke because I don't understand Tamil,
Okay.
and even if he did, I don't like this went over my head. I don't know what you said. But it was really nice working with him, and he was so nice, and he was just like so amazing to work with.
Nice. And just a few. I'll show you a pic which I screenshotted from the trailer. Tell me the behind scenes or something you remember when you see this pic. Okay. First one.
Those are real swords. They're very heavy, and it was very difficult to do this
Okay.
because I am not a warrior for real in my real life. I don't walk around with a sword. My wrists and my arms are not built to hold this heavy sword. These real ones, they had these specially made for the film. And
the
with
costume
all
also, it's fully the
antics.
stone type of no.
Yeah, it was all stone made by Hitesh. She's in the other room.
Okay.
And even the headpiece he had made, and it was not easy shooting this.
So what's the
sequence.
challenge you faced? That
The swords are very heavy,
okay, that's one.
like very heavy, so that when you move a certain way, it should look real. It should look nice, because what happens if you're not used to it is your wrist go like this.
Oh.
So
Did you hurt yourself?
No, I didn't hurt. I didn't hurt myself. But naturally, when you hold something heavy, you go like this.
Yeah. Yes. I know.
And it doesn't look nice. So
And
I had to work on
another
that.
challenge thing, dude. That hot roast, no?
Yeah,
That
that
fire
was
come
real.
into your
Yeah,
eyes.
this is real fire. It's not CG work.
Okay.
And we had to light a few of them, and it came out nice. I was in control. I was holding it, so.
How
I
many
was in
takes it went? How many takes?
I think we maybe shot 2 or 3.
Just 3?
2 or
Okay.
3. Yeah, not so many, because it's fire. It was real.
Okay.
So
That
this
that
director
fire in
yeah.
your eyes, you don't feel any fear
it was
or just
no,
facing
it was just a small little fire. Because
Okay.
fire is always dangerous, but it was in control. It was in my hand. It was just the rose. It wasn't. It wasn't
Even the
uncontrolled-
hair, no, the tucking
Yeah,
hair,
my hair, if you notice, it's pinned back. It's not
Okay.
in my face.
Okay, sorry, I didn't notice that one. And what about this scene? This candle.
This is the same. This is the same with the rose. So
Okay.
this set is this. This is not CG work. They made this set. It was huge, meaning huge,
Okay.
and it was so beautiful. One of the biggest sets I've worked on.
Okay.
It's gorgeous. This also is not CG work. This is
Okay.
the actual location, and it was really beautiful. The water was not warm; it was cold.
Okay.
And
what time,
You didn't see the shower. I'm like,
Okay. And this scene, particularly that you're going to sit.
yeah,
in-
this was one of our first shots.
Okay.
Where it's walking and then sitting. So this was the beginning of our shoot.
Okay, and I'll show you one pic. That's my most favorite one. I'll show you. That this one. Yes. No, that fight thing.
Oh yeah,
You are on the air.
yeah. I found out that I was going to be doing this.
Yes.
This much action work. I was in my head. I thought, okay, it's action. It's not a big deal. But this was a lot more than what I had thought in my head, and it was a lot of fun. It
Oh.
was a lot of fun.
Okay. How many takes you took for this shot?
I don't really know. Not that many. I mean, we rehearsed it.
Okay.
We rehearsed what to do, and then the fight masters and their assistants showed me how to stand and what. It was fine. It was not so crazy.
Okay. Cool. And
So I don't get scared. The thing with all this action and all that, I don't feel that fear inside that I should not do this or that I should be scared, and it just works out better that way.
okay. And what's your dream role in industry?
I love action work.
Okay.
For me, this particular role was so much fun to be a warrior princess
Okay.
and turned queen, and it's very it's amazing. I'm hoping and praying that they filmed as well, and they just make the flashback part as a whole film.
Okay.
A more backstory, please.
Okay. And tell few words about director and your co-actors.
The co-actors were great. I didn't spend so much time with everybody, just maybe 1 or 2 days. We had worked together. I think it was maybe 2. And Yuvansa was so patient and so nice and so caring. You can see by his face, he is as cute and as nice as he looks. And I can't thank him enough for having so much patience with me.
Okay. About Yogi Babu and co-actors.
Everybody was amazing to work with, so nice, so humble. I mean, it was just easy. It was an easy shoot, even though when you look at the film, it was
Okay.
not easy to shoot, but being there was easy and working together was great.
Okay. What's your most liked thing about the Kollywood? What the thing you
Oh,
like most about
the
the
people.
Kollywood? People.
Yeah.
The love they show
yeah,
towards you.
yeah, they're amazing.
Seriously, thank you so much, my
Thank
mom.
you. Oh,
Mom, thank you so much. You have answered
adopted a child. What's happening here?
such a sweet
Daniel's
answer.
going to hate me. He's like, what? We have enough. I'm like,
No,
nope,
they
it's
are my
happened.
sisters. No,
Yeah.
I'll calm down them.
Yeah.
I'll calm down them. Okay, thank you.
All
Okay,
right.
thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
TVS Star City Plus.